So welcome everyone to tonight's core flow, and I'm happy to make you sweat a little bit and get you some workout through moving in different yoga poses and feeling especially our core in that. Sometimes there are like repetitive exercises and sometimes it's more integrated in a flow. Always feel free to pause or take any adjustments that you need to feel good in your body. Okay. Take a moment to settle in here tonight on your mat. Find a comfortable position for your hands, either on your laps or on your lap or on your knees. What can you relax a little more right now? Where can you soften before we find the engagement through the flow? We can only be as strong as we can soften as well. And we play with both intensities tonight. So there will be moments where we consciously soften, like right now, where we consciously release. And moments where we fire up and push a little bit our limits to feel the fire within. Invite Ujjayi breath by gently restricting the back of the throat, creating that oceanic sound, creating internal heat. Feel the belly expanding and contracting. Take 3 more deep breaths here, from the sacrum, through the belly, through the chest, all the way up to the crown of the head. Exhale for the release. 2 more times. Inhale deep. Exhale, release and let go. Clear your body, clear the mind, so you can make space for your practice here tonight, to receive the practice as it is. Get the hands together in front of the heart. We'll open the practice by chanting one Om together. Inhale. Bow the chin to the chest. Create your personal intention for tonight. Honor the dance of softness and strength by flowing freely through it. Slowly open the eyes, unwind the legs, find a tabletop position on your mat. Shoulders over the wrists, hips in one line with the knees. Drop the belly down, arch, pull the shoulder blades back. As you exhale, push the mat away around. Stay for 2 breaths. Push belly towards the spine. Inhale, release. Stay in the arch position for 2 long breaths. You don't have to push yourself so deep into it, but just stay a little longer. Exhale, push, round, stay for 2 more breaths. Release neutral spine. Bring the left shoulder and the left hips together so you're crunching the side obliques on the left. Stay for another breath. Release, back to center, right hip to the right shoulder, crunch the right side, squeeze. And exhale, release. Tuck the toes under, push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank, bring the knees down, sit over the heels, forehead to the mat. Inhale, forward, back to plank, push it all the way up, downward facing dog. Let's do 2 more. Inhale to plank, drop the knees, sit over the heels, push the hands to the front. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, shift it back, downward facing dog. Last one. Roll forward to plank. Knees down, sit over the heels, forehead to the earth. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, arrive in your downward facing dog. Take a moment to wiggle out the feet, the legs. Do whatever you need to feel comfortable in your downward facing dog tonight. So you can feel firmly the hands and feet in the mat. Let's walk the hands to the feet. Find a forward fold. Interlace opposite elbows. You can keep the knees bent if you need to. Let the weight of the torso and the head guide you deeper into the forward fold. One more deep Ujjayi breath here. Release the hands, walk back out to a plank on the front of your mat. Roll into the left side, into a side plank. Feet together, right arm lifts, push out of your left arm. Hold for another breath. Exhale, back to plank. Neutral plank, find the 4 points of contact here. And then roll onto the right side, side plank on the right, left arm lift, keep pushing out of the right shoulder, belly squeezes in. Exhale, lower it down to plank. Bend the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra, elbows stay closed, chest lift, heart lift. Push it all the way back to the heels and find back to downward facing dog. One more deep breath here, exhale it out, release the breath, release the mind. Step to the front of the mat, halfway lengthen, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up to standing, arms over the side, over the head. Draw the hands to the heart. Invite your intention one more time. We'll start with doing some sun salutation. Bring the arms up and back for Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the right foot back. Find a low lunge on the side. Both feet meet in plank. You can use the knees or go for full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, pushes you back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Squeeze the knee to the nose, but staying in a down dog position. Right leg lifts high. Now shift forward to plank and step the right foot into a low lunge at the same time. Sink the hips down. Exhale, forward fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Tadasana. Left side, arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale. You can step the left foot back, low lunge on this side. Both hands down, find plank. Fold chaturanga if you like, or take the knees for support. Inhale, roll up in your cobra or up dog. Exhale brings you back into down dog. Lift the left leg high. Knee to the nose. Don't change anything else. Just squeeze the knee into the midline. Left leg high. Shift it forward to plank and step it into low lunge on the left side. Both feet meet, forward fold. Inhale, arms up and back. Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, we keep adding on to this. Arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back, low lunge. Step it back to plank. Stay in plank. Roll onto the outer foot on the right side. Side plank. Push out of the right arm. Exhale, plank to the left side. Side plank on the left. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Again, squeeze the knee to the nose. Keep the down dog position. Then shift exactly like you are forward into plank. You should be able to touch the knee to the triceps. And then step the foot in between the hands, find a high lunge. Arms up over the side, pull the navel in. Hands alongside of the torso, belly to thigh. Keep the compression for a breath. Lean towards the right leg. Find warrior three. Both feet down, forward fold. Inhale, arms up and back. Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Same thing on the left, arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back. Low lunge on the side. Reach forward with the chest. Both hands down. Find center plank. Lean to the left side this time. Side plank first on the left. Center plank. Roll to the right side. Left arm lifts. Keep squeezing the legs together. Hips push up. Both hands down. Center plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale brings you back to downward facing dog. Left leg high. Knee to the nose, but keep the down dog position. Squeeze. Lean forward into plank. Can you touch the knee to the triceps? Look in between the hands. Lightly step the left foot there. Arms up over the side. High lunge. Hands alongside of the torso, belly to the thigh. Shift the weight onto the left leg. Reach with the right leg back, warrior three. Step it into a forward fold. Come all the way up to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Bend the knees for chair Utkatasana. With the left wrist, grab the right, lean into a side bend, but keep the knees squeezing together. You should feel the side obliques turning on here as well. Inhale, center, right hand grabs the left, lean to the opposite side, keep squeezing the knees. You want to avoid shifting too much to the side. Inhale up, arms over the head. Exhale, half forward fold, belly to thigh. Keep reaching a ball in front of you. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. All the way down into a forward fold. Lengthen out the back of the leg. Halfway lift. Step or jump back into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. upward facing dog. Exhale all the way down to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Knee into the midline. Same idea. Shift it forward to plank. Touch the elbow and the knee together. Step the right foot in between the head. Find a high lunge. Both arms lift. Interlace the hands behind the head, elbow wide. Straighten out the front leg. Lean forward halfway. You have to push a lot in to the legs to stabilize here. Let the elbows loosen up. Can you bring the elbows to the shin? Inhale, halfway lift. Prasarita or pyramid pose. Exhale, lower down. One more time, elbows wide, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows to the shin. Rebend the right leg, come all the way up, high lunge. You can release the arms to the side. Find a moment here. Lean forward into your warrior three. Arms to the front, alongside of the torso, whatever feels good. Then bring the hands to the center of the chest. You want to lean your whole body to the right side. So like an active twist. The elbow wants to go to the outside. Rebend the standing leg and find the twisted lunge. The left arm stays, the right arm reaches back. Find a little bit more extension in the shoulder using the side crunch here. Let's go all the way into warrior two. From here, windlet open, take the arms. Sink down, warrior two. Both arms over the head. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Lean to the right side. Activate the side obliques. Very nice. Inhale brings you up. Both feet parallel. Take the hands on the lower back. The elbows squeeze together. Flat back forward fold. Hands underneath the shoulders. And then let's try to bend the elbows, bringing the head towards the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend, squeeze from the core. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale, squeeze. On the lowest point, take the arms back in between the legs. Try to hold the squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up, hands underneath. So you can come all the way up into a stand. Right leg to the front. One more breath in warrior two. Windlet down. Right leg lifted. Three-legged plank. Let's lift the right leg. Just 10 times. Try not to open the hip. Keep a good alignment, shoulders over wrists. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over into side plank on the left. You can keep the right leg lifted if you like. You can try to find like a little star pose by lifting the leg and the arm a little higher. Bend the knee. Step it back into a low lunge. Hands down. Try to squeeze the knee to the chest. Lift the foot. And then step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep, long breath here. Before we move to the other side. Left leg lifts high. Bring the knee towards the chest. Hold. Lean forward into plank. Touch the elbow to the knee. And then step. High lunge on the left side. Arms up. Pull the navel in. Lean forward into your warrior three. Arms to the front alongside of the torso. Then guide the hands together in front of the heart. Twist over to the left side. How far can you bring the elbow to the outside? Rebend the standing leg. Find the twisted lunge. You want to make sure to find more like an active twist. Then remove the top arm, reach it back. From here we go all the way into warrior two. Open it to the side, left leg stays bent. Both arms over the head, left wrist reaches for the right. Lean to the left side, keep the bend on the left leg. Feel the side obliques turning on, you're doing great. Inhale, brings you back up. Arms wide. It's open to the front into a high lunge. Straighten out the left leg, interlace the hands behind the head, elbows wide. Pyramid pose, forward fold as much as you can, compress. Inhale, halfway lift, elbows wide, find the balance from the feet, find the stability in the core. Lower, compress. Inhale, open. Exhale. Come all the way up, bend the standing leg. Open it to the side, warrior two. Both legs straight, parallel the feet, arms up. Keep the arms over the head. Lean forward halfway. Reach with the left hand to the right foot. Open the right arm up. Inhale, stay in the halfway lift, arms over the head. Active twist to the other side. Right arm reaches for the left foot, left arm twists. Two more times. Inhale, reach forward. Keep the belly engaged. Halfway lift. Twist to one side. Inhale, halfway lift. Arms to the front. Exhale, twist. One more. If you feel the control in the core. Arms stay lifted over the head. Hold for another moment here. Bring the hands in, pivot the toes open, sink the hips down. You can shift a little bit from side to side. I really like to keep my arms locked. And just move the hips a little bit. You can also move one shoulder inside and the other one. Feels quite nice and lengthening on the lower back. Straighten out the legs, pivot the toes, parallel again. Bring the arms up over the side. Keep them there, keep pushing into the feet, lean to one side. If you lean to the left, you make circles with the right. If you go the other way, obviously the other arm. But we'll do both, just 2-3 circles in one direction, 2-3 in the other way. Come back to center, find the length first, pushing the arms up. Lean over to the other side. And then start circling the arm. Nothing else changes in the foundation. Just the arm circles. Forward and back. Both arms lift over the head. Rebend the left foot. One more time, warrior two towards the left side. Wiggle the arms down. Push into both hands. So lift the heel up. Lean open to the right side plank if you want the left leg lifted. Roll into center plank, keep the left leg lifted and pulse it up for 10 times. Push the hands in the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, bring it back to downward facing dog. One long breath here. Exhale it out. Walk the feet together so the toes and heels and ankles are connected. Keep pushing into your down dog.
And lower the knees as much as you can, but never touch the mat. Exhale, straighten out the legs. Inhale, bend, nose to the knee, active compression. Exhale, straighten it out. 2 more times, bend, compress, push the mat away. And straighten the legs. Last one, we hold it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten it out. Shift forward into plank. Bring the knees down, bend the elbows, chest to the mat. Let the chest sink down. You can stay in the stretch, or you can try to bend both of your knees. Maybe lift one leg up. If you lifted one leg, switch to the other one. Lower both knees down. Open into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, shift it back into child's pose. 3 long breaths. Release. Check in with your breath, your mind. How does your body feel after the first movements that you did? Is this practice still your own? Are you pushing yourself too much? Are you distracted? Can you stay focused? We keep mixing it up a little bit, so stay focused on the flow. Push it all the way back into down dog. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees for a chair Utkatasana. The left heel lifts. Cross it over to the right. So the knees are behind each other, hands in front of the heart. We twist to the right. So left elbow touches the knee. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale. Come all the way back up into a chair. Sink it down. We'll do the other side. Hands to the heart. Right knee crosses behind the left. Twist to the left. Elbow to knee. Active twist. Inhale, center. Active twist. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Last one. Look to the front. Exhale, twist. Inhale brings you back up to chair. Exhale, sink it a little lower. Interlace the hands behind the back if you can. Straighten out the chest, belly to thigh. Sink the hips down a little lower. Straighten out the legs, nose to the knee. Release the hands. Hands in front of the feet. Jump it back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale brings you down, back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Knee to chest. Lower forward to plank. Knee to triceps. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Shift it all the way back up. Step it forward into a high lunge. Arms lift alongside of the torso. Lean it forward, warrior 3. Arms alongside of the torso. The left knee bends, lower it down behind the leg so you can sit and roll back. Same way up. Left leg down, try to find the warrior 3. We'll do it one more time. Left knee down to the floor, roll back. Right leg swings, same way up. Find the warrior 3. Very good. Hands in front of the heart, active twist to the right. We go into the twisted lunge. Open the heart. Right arm reaches back. Windle it all the way open to warrior 2. Sit it down. Both arms up. Right hand reaches for the left wrist so you can reach to the right side. Straighten out the right leg if you can. Reach a little further. Inhale, rebend. Warrior 2. Both arms up. Parallel the feet. Halfway forward fold. Hands underneath the shoulders. Bend the elbows. Reach in between the legs with the arms. This time we crunch here. Look through. Pulse for 10 times. Like you are doing a standing crunch. Use your exhale to pulse. Inhale to come up, create space. Exhale, push it through. Imagine you have a ball in your hand that you're trying to give someone standing behind your butt. And 3, 2, 1. Release, come all the way up to standing. Right leg pivots forward, warrior 2. Bring the hands inside of the right leg. Left heel lifts. Let's do some push-ups here. So you want to bend the arms, touching the nose to the mat. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm is your foundation. Roll to the outer edge of the foot. Find a side plank on the left. You can bend the right knee and touch the hand to the knee. Lengthen it out, or you can just stay in the side plank. We only do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift it into plank. Right leg lifted if you like. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Catch your breath. One more deep breath. Exhale out of the mouth. Left leg high. Knee to the chest. Keep pushing the down dog away. Shift it forward. High plank. Knee touches the elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left leg high. Step it with the obliques into a high lunge. Arms lift. Catch your high lunge here. Lean forward, warrior 3. We'll do the rolling thing again. Right knee bends. Cross it behind the left. Sit it down. Left leg swings back. Same way up to warrior 3. Do it one more time. Cross the shin to the mat. Left leg over the head. Use the momentum to find back into warrior 3. Hands in front of the heart. Twist over to the left. Bend the standing leg. Twist and lunge on this side. Belly hugs in. Find the extension in the center of your chest. Reach the left arm back. Pull the belly button towards the navel. All the way up to warrior 2. Both arms up. Left wrist reaches for the right. Pull up. Lean to the left. Push into the feet. That's your foundation. If you want, straighten out the left leg. Feel how the side obliques need to fire up. Inhale. Brings you back up. Sink it down, warrior 2. Both feet parallel. Hands stay wide in one line with the shoulder. Lean forward halfway. Left hand reaches down, right arm twists up. Let go of the right hand. Open it up 5 times. And each time you reach up with the right arm, try to reach it up a little more without turning in the hips. So the hips want to stay parallel, only the right arm and the torso tries to twist. 2 more. Feel the side obliques in that active twist. Right hand directly underneath the face. I like to be on my fingertips to have a little bit more range of motion. Left arm reaches, squeeze, lower it down. Left arm up, hold the squeeze for a moment, release. 3 more times. And 2. And 1. Release, grab opposite elbows, swing a little bit from side to side. Give your body a moment here. Hands on the hips, come all the way up with a straight spine. Pivot the toes to the side, find a goddess pose. Bring the hands on the belly and we do a round of Kapalabhati by really pushing the breath out. Inhale deep, exhale all the air out, and inhale to begin. Feel the pumping sensation of the belly. Forcefully pushing the breath out. Inhale, arms up, stay low, goddess pose. Push the legs into straight, left leg to the front, warrior 2, sink it down, catch your breath. Both hands on the inside of the left leg, pivot the right heel up. 5 yogi push-ups, bend the elbows, nose to the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot back so you can rotate open into a side plank on the right arm, left leg lifted, or down, or knee to the hand. Just 5 times. Do it slow so you can control the movement. Left arm down, centered plank. Keep the left leg lifted. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 3 long breaths here. Where's your body? Where's your mind right now? Lower the knees, sit over the heels. 3 more breaths in a child's pose. Push it back to down dog. Step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, chair with Katasana, arms alongside of the torso. Sit over the heels, come all the way into your Navasana. Legs straight or bent, chest lifted. Lengthen out half boat. And then with force, pull the knees into the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring it in. Go in your own speed, but really try to connect the knees to the chest. And if you add a little bit of speed, that's usually a little easier. Keep squeezing the knees together and the legs. Let's keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest, but keep the heels lifted. Give yourself a floating hug. Slowly release the feet to the mat. Chest stays lifted. Keep squeezing the knees together. Nice flat spine. Hands in front of the heart. Dip the right elbow down to the mat. Russian twist. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Keep going from side to side. Try not to use your head so much, but the twisting side obliques. Can you squeeze the knees together as you twist? You don't have to go all the way down to the floor. Play your range of motion until your body is strong enough to do the full range of motion. Come up to a seat, hug the fronts of the shins, nose to the knee. Give yourself a moment of release. Then we roll back onto our backs. We have to watch a moment to understand the next exercise. Bring the heels in so you can touch the heel. You lift into a shoulder bridge. Arms, so the arms are alongside of the torso, and then I use the right arm to reach towards the right side. Bring it down. Use the left arm to reach over the head. And we go from side to side. Keep pushing the hips up and reach as high as you can. You want to keep the foot connected to the floor. Reach up, push the hips up from side to side. Let's do 3 more on each side. Do it rather slow, so you can really feel what's happening in the body. And then lower it all the way down. Pivot the feet open so the knees can just fall into each other. Place the hand on the belly. Feel the breath. Relax the shoulders. Sink into the mat for a moment. Interlace the hands behind the back, elbows wide, toes together in a Baddha Konasana. Now we try to touch the elbows and the knees together. Then open, head almost to the floor, feet almost to the floor. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, open. Exhale in. You go in your own pace. Here's one. Baddha Konasana crunches. And now we try to twist it as well. So you want to bring the left elbow to the right knee. So only the torso twists. The legs do the same, but you go from side to side with the elbow to the opposite knee. Let's do 3 more on each side. You can do this. Keep going with your breath. Body is able to follow the dedication in the mind. Bring the feet down. Lift the head, lift the hands out to the front, and reach for something you want to pull in between the legs towards you, like a rope from right to left. Pushing the shoulders up and reach, reach, reach. And then lower all the way down. Let the knees relax. Enjoy the stretch for a moment. If you want, you can also reach the arms overhead to find a little bit more length in the torso. With the help of the hands, guide the knees together. Adjust your stance so you can touch the heels. Give yourself another shoulder bridge to stretch out the belly. Maybe you want to interlace the hands behind the, underneath the back. Or the shoulder blades can be more together. Release the grip if you had it, one vertebra at a time. Roll down, grab behind the legs, shrug and roll forward and back. And we'll come all the way back up into a chair. And find the swing to come into a chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Place the hands down shoulder width. Try to bring the knees into the triceps. Bend the arms. Find a moment of leaning forward. Maybe lift one leg, maybe both. If you have a stable crow, try to stay for 3 long breaths. Otherwise, just feel the weight shifting or lifting one leg at a time. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the knees down, hip width apart. Roll up into a knee stand. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. You can bring the toes down or the toes lifted if you need a little bit more support. Reach forward with the chest. Try to bring the right elbow towards the right heel. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Just 2 more times. Center to the right. Center to the left. 1 more time. Bring it back. Hands in front of the heart. Keep pushing the hips to the front. Reach the head back if it's okay, but imagine there is a string pulling out of your heart. Maybe bring the right arm over the head, keep pushing the hips to the front. Right hand down, left arm reaches up. Bring it back in. Sit over the heels, right hand in the left. Close your eyes. Feel the practice. Shift back into a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Right leg reaches back. Bend the heel above the knee. Bring the knee to the nose, round. Bring the toe back, look up, toe towards the head. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. One last time. Foot up, crunch. Exhale. All the way down. Do the other side. Left leg straight back, heel above the knee. Knee to the nose. Open. Toe to the head. Exhale, let it. Inhale, open, chest wide. Exhale. Last one. Lower it down. Maybe pivot to the side of the mat. Left leg out. You want to have a gate pose on the side. Lean with the right hand down so it's underneath the shoulder. Left arm up or over the head. Try to lift the left leg from the bottom to the height of the hip. And 2. 1. Bend the knee in. Take hold of the knee. Maybe you can lean a little bit to pull the knee closer towards the chest. And then release. Other side, left hand underneath the shoulder. Make sure the hip is on top of the knee. Left arm up or over the head. Lift the leg from the mat to the height of the hip. Side oblique. 3, 2, 1. Last one, knee in. You can hold the hand to the knee, squeeze the knee in a little more. And then release. Hands in front of you, walk the knees out wide. Make sure the heels are in one line with the knees. You can stay on the hands, you can walk down on the forearms for frog pose. Make sure the knees are happy. Maybe in the beginning you want to shift a little bit forward and back or arch and hollow. And then relax yourself into a position where you can stretch the inside of the thigh. We stay for 3 more breaths. Wherever you are, support yourself, bring the toes together so it's a little easier to shift up. Then sit back on your glutes, the legs out into a straddle. Hands behind the head again, elbows wide. Twist over the right side. Try to bring the left elbow to the right knee. Inhale up, exhale other side, elbow to knee, active twist. Try not to pull so much the head, it's more to feel it in the torso. If you can't reach all the way down, that's completely fine. You can also bend the knees, so the distance is a little shorter. Choose your level of comfort. Every time you step on the mat, it's a conscious choice. What are you giving to yourself? Let's keep twisting just a little longer. And last one on either side. Find all the way back up to a seat. Right hand on the inside of the right leg, left arm reaches up and over the side to really lengthen this part. If you can really move the right shoulder inside of the leg, maybe reach towards the foot. You want to avoid that the shoulder is collapsing down, so really open the side body, breathe in between the little spaces of the ribs. Both hips pushing down. Left arm windows open. So we can do the other side. Left hand on the inside of the left leg. Right arm reaches up. Maybe reach towards the foot. Wiggle the left shoulder inside. Pull the navel in. Allow your body to open. One more breath. Bring the arms up. Guide the knees together. Separate them hip width apart. Just windshield wipe the legs from right to left. Long spine. The left heel comes closer to the glute. The right leg crosses over the left. Find a straight spine. You can hold the knee or hug the knee. Twist over the right side for Marichasana twist. Release back to the front. We'll do the other side. Right heel to the left glute. The other leg crosses on top. Both sitting bones grounded. Reach over the left shoulder. Just hold with your hand or hug with the crease of the elbow. Look over the left shoulder.
Exhale, release back to the front. Both legs straight up. Reach up with the arms. Lean forward into the forward fold. Keep the legs as they are. Roll all the way back onto your mat. Laying on the back. Have a slight space between the mat and the leg. Arms next to you. Bring the right leg up 90 degrees or less. You can have also a bend. But the idea is to pulse the leg towards the face with using the core. So you're not trying to swing. You just try to actively lift the leg towards you. And feel the belly squeezing. And 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg. Let's give it a little relaxation here. You can also move the ankle around, pulling the toe towards you. See what feels good. To release the back of the leg. Release the right leg down, releasing the grip. Same thing on the other side, left leg up. Pulse it toward the face by pressing the right leg down and moving actively the leg towards the torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands hold in any position on your leg. Release any tension you can find. Release the grip, let the left leg come down. Bring both arms and both legs straight up and shake it out. Shake the whole body, shake the joints, legs, arms. And then knees to the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze and a hug. And exhale, release yourself into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Palms open towards the ceiling, feet hip width apart. Let the breath flow free, completely natural. Imagine to become one with the earth by receiving that gentle hug, fully supported the way you are right now. You are perfect as you are. You're good enough. Every day is different, and that's okay. As the seasons change, as the day fades into the night, so we have the seasons of change in our body as well as in our mind. Some things get lighter, some things get harder. Depends on the energetic level that we have right now. You can't expect to always have the same level. We can only do our best. And our best today is good enough. Feel the body resting. Feel the mind being open. The heart soft and vulnerable. the space fully yours. Use the sound of the gong to reawaken your body from this final resting pose. By moving the hands and feet around, and nodding the head from side to side. By giving yourself a big stretch with the hands over the head. And roll onto your favorite side, use your arms as a pillow. Thank yourself and your body for embracing softness and strength. For feeding equal part. Roll all the way up into a seat. Do a little check-in with yourself. How do you feel at the end of your practice? What is present right now? What is the intention that you want to focus on? Bring the hands together in front of your heart. Let's close practice by chanting Om Shanti 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 here. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Guide your hands to your third eye center, your seat of intuition, to your lips for speaking your truth, and back to your heart. Namaste.